Everybody's asking about the new Facebook profiles, so I'm going to give you a quick tour of mine. I'm seeing this in developer mode, but very soon you'll be able to see it on your own profiles. So I'll just give you a quick idea of what you're going to be able to see. First thing you see is this great big huge image at the top. This is what they call a cover image. You can change it very easily. You can upload an image. You can choose it from your existing Facebook photos. You can click reposition, and that means you can drag it around so that you get the space that you want. I think a lot of people are going to do really fun stuff with this. Maybe there'll be collages, maybe there'll be ads for their business. Hard to say so far, but it's a lot of real estate right at the top of your page. Your profile picture is now smaller, and you get to see, you can change that the same way that you can change the cover photos. You get to see a little bit more about the individual when you go to their profile page right off the bat. Instead of clicking info, you see some of this about information. You see their friends. If you click on it, then you're going to see all of their friends pop up in a window. So that's pretty easy to look at. You see all their profile images. Same thing with photos. Maps is really interesting, because when we click on the maps, we'll see the places that I've checked in at. Not necessarily where I am right now, but places that I've checked in. And as you drill down, you can see places that maybe have more. Let's go see what I was doing in Alabama. And you have an opportunity here to add information. So I checked in twice at Charlie's Barbecue. I tell you what, this was really great barbecue. Interesting thing is that I can see, I can like this and make comments, and I can decide what kind of a view I want of that. And I'm going to close that window. Here's another place where I checked in, and that's at Magnolia Park Retreat, where I did some work. So, you know, I can see a lot of stuff about where I was and what I did. So you're going to be able to learn a lot more about people and what they've been doing. This is another privacy issue that you may want to give a little bit of thought to. I'm just clicking around and looking at places that I've been and things that I've done. So you can learn a lot about what people have been up to, where they've been and what they've been doing. So I can also go up here and add help different milestones that have gone on at this particular location. So maybe I want to say, you know, I'm change my timeline and add something interesting to my timeline. I can do that here on the map and add stuff. So let's say we'll click add a pet, and I can give information about the pet. I can add a photo. I can add this to my timeline. So what's the timeline, you might ask? Well, what that is over here on the right hand side, you can see everything that I've done recently, way back. You can go all the way back to the day I was born and add information to that, and I can add that information on the map. And I'll show you a little bit about that in a minute. I'm going to go back to my profile and show you a little bit more about what's on this profile. So I can add my statuses right here in this box. I can add more information. I can tag it. I get a little bit of information about recent activities that I've had and some of my recent posts. Now, this is a very different interface than we're used to. I like a lot of things about it because I think that it's more graphical. When you have people updating a lot, it's going to be a challenge to follow it. You'll also see that here's that timeline again. Here's the born date. This is when I was born. I can add more information at any point on this timeline between when I was born and right now. I can go back to 2007 and see what I was doing on Facebook in 2007. So it's kind of interesting to get the full timeline. You know, for example, I can see the first pictures of our little puppy Maggie when we got her. So it's kind of fun to go back through your timeline. You can control how this information goes out there, who gets to see it. They're saying that you're going to be able to control this on a very granular level. Time will tell to see how that is. I can go use these navigational elements to look and view activity that I've posted today. So I changed my profile picture, updated a cover photo. You can see what I did yesterday and drilled down to a lot of this information. Pretty interesting. I think that where this is going to go is going to be very interesting to watch, and it's going to be really fun to see what people do with these new profiles. I'm going to do a separate post on privacy, because we'll go more in depth on privacy issues with the new Facebook as this is released and as it develops. So stay tuned for that.